Richard is going to clean some of his filthy records, like these ones. What's he going to use to clean those records though? Wood glue? No. Sponge and hot water? No. This thing, the Knosti Disco Antistat. The reason that I chose this is because it's also an anti-stat and not just a cleaner. Let's see what's inside of the box. First thing inside the box is this, which is the wash tray. And on the bottom of the wash tray, there is also this little thing, which is the drying tray where you would slot all of the records once you've cleaned them. There is also these spindles here to hold the record while you clean them in the wash tray. And of course, the solution to wash them with in the first place. A little tip that I have for the drying tray is that I'm using this little Hulk Lego figure that I borrowed from my son to lift it up a little bit so that it's not flat and so that the liquid will all flow down to one end. It just helps with the drying process, I reckon. So what we have to do is take the wash tray and fill it with the washing fluid, of course, just like this. About a quarter of the bottle. This here's a couple of dirty records. This is the Prince one. This one is the Tame and Palmer one, which is filthy. Look at the dust and the dirt on that. Full of static, full of dust, full of dirt. What you have to do is you take one half of the spindle, put it through the center of the record, take the other half of the spindle, and quite simply and obviously screw it on like so. Screw, 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 screw. So it's nice and tight, so that then it won't allow any of the liquid solution to get onto the label. Stick it in the machine, turn it around, and turn it around. I've found that about 20 revolutions in one direction and then 20 in the opposite direction pretty much works for me. Once obviously if you've got something that's really dirty, you might want to do it a little bit longer. If you've got something that you've just bought and you just want to give it a quick once over, you can do it 3 or 4 times. Then lift it out, let it drip a little bit, get all of the excessive solution off the disc and take it out of the spindle, and of course then we put it onto the drying tray to dry with the help of the Hulk, and repeat until you're done. I'll leave you here for a little while, this little intermission, just to see how it's done there. Spin, 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 drip, 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 dry. Spin, 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 spin. You know, I actually find it quite therapeutic to do this. You know, you put an album on, give another album some spins in the solution. There's Rachel Sweet there getting dizzy. Look, whoa, whoa, hold on, man, I'm getting dizzy in that. Whoa. Yeah, I do. I find it quite therapeutic to relax, listen to some music, clean some records at the same time. Spin, 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 and then dry. It's quite simple, really, isn't it? The box also comes with this little filtration system. It has a little filter, white filter, that comes with the pack also. And because the solution is reusable, you can continue using it. Simply you just pour the fluid out of the washing container and back into the bottle. This left glass is the solution without never been used. It's virgin solution, if you will. And then into the other glass, the right hand glass, that is a solution that's cleaned around about 150 of my albums. So you can see that it does get dirty and the filter doesn't get everything out, obviously. But it still does a pretty good job, even though it looks a bit mucky there. But just take a look at the filter. That's some of the dirt that's been left behind from cleaning some of my records. It's quite unbelievable what's actually in there. And there's that Tame and Parler record again. Now, after being cleaned, there's Tom Waits. After being cleaned, nice and shiny, almost brand new looking. On the right again here is the solution, the virgin solution, and what I'm going to pour into the Guinness glass is the solution after just cleaning those 5 records that you've seen in the video. Let's see how dirty that has got. And that is the filter from those 5 records. So look at that it's taken out. That could have been all over my needle and diminished my listening pleasure too. Yuck. So, the Knosti Disco Antistat for cleaning your records, highly recommended. Definitely buy one if you can. It's about 30 quid on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. If you have been looking for a solution, this is the best at that price that I've found. Definitely would recommend it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.